All right.
Uh-uh. I think I hear Jethro Tull. One of the famous rock and roll riffs of all time.
Snot's running down his nose. That
You love that.
lyric
You love that.
right, that lyric right there puts them in the Hall of Fame, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost. I
Does
mean,
he like? So when the snot's going down, is he bringing it up like that, or is he
I
getting a
don't know.
tissue or something,
I
or?
don't know. It's true. It's a good point. We never really Googled that, but
Well, you know what, to tell the audience, we've kind of went over this a couple times. So I have always heard the line before, but now we keep talking about it, and I'm starting to like overthink it now.
well, listen. If you haven't figured out in the first 64 seconds, it's that's Jethro Tull,
Yeah,
Aqualung, probably the top 10, maybe almost top five guitar riffs, man,
of all time.
of all
Yeah,
time. And the sad thing is, because the topic of our conversation today, and as always, you're welcome to our podcast. This is our third podcast.
third. Yeah, just one
Still,
one little thing. It to me that song rivals "Smoke on the Water." To me, it has that same.
dun dun dun. No, no doubt about it. I
Yeah,
agree. I agree. So we're launching our third podcast. We're talking today. The topic is, and we still have a name. There's not an official name for the podcast yet, but we're still figuring that out.
we're,
Obviously, it will
we're
take
using
us
we're using yours now, but
using it the Hat
we might
Dudes
have to change
podcast, or
it,
whatever. So yeah.
but it's fine.
We're using the Hat Dude podcast channel, I guess, so to broadcast this, so to speak. So, topic
I like
today.
your shirt. I like
Thank
your
you. Like
shirt.
that. I got this recently at Express, as a matter of fact. I normally don't shop for
Express.
myself. Cammy usually shops for me, but
Nice.
I wanted to go shopping. I'm going on a trip soon. I'm going back to Hawaii, because I
Wow.
served in the
That looks Hawaiian.
yeah, man, I served in the USS Robert E. Perry, proud, in the U.S. Navy, and we're having a reunion there.
I'm
So,
saluting.
well, thank you, sir.
Saluting.
So I wanted some little floral for my
I'm very proud of you. I'm actually proud that I know you because you did it. I tell
the
everybody
U.S.
you did
Navy
it.
and the USS Robert E. Perry FF 1073, pride of the Pineapple Fleet. That was our tagline, actually, among many. So
Wow.
we're going to talk about rock and roll as usual. We're going to talk about some food too. We got a couple of
Yep.
restaurant reviews today too, right?
Yep.
So
I
let's
can't
jump in.
wait.
I
I
can't wait
can't
either. So
wait. I get
let's
so
jump
excited about
let's
this.
jump in. I know I'm excited, man.
I
I'm so
love
excited.
hearing
And
about it when people eat other like food places. I don't know why, but I love it.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Now, are the Pointer Sisters, are they in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I don't know.
That's a good
Everybody
question.
else is.
I
Missy
would
Elliott.
say I
I
would
mean,
say no.
probably not. Although I like the Pointer Sisters. So, all right. So
I
our
think really quick, Pointer Sisters. I agree. Love them. Quite frankly, they probably should be in because there's a lot of crappy bands in there, and you
yeah,
know what? They were pretty good.
they were great vocals. So we're going to talk about what bands that are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, look at
What
that!
bands? What bands that are not in the
I'm
Rock and Roll
boring.
Hall of Fame?
All I'm doing is wearing Yankee stuff, so
What is it? You're a
I gotta
freaking
get
Yankee.
my
That's a
rock and roll
typical
stuff
Yankee
on.
fan. You think the world revolves around you. All you wear is Yankee hats, man.
We're in the season.
You do
Once
realize I
once
hate the Yankees, right?
once baseball seasons, I switched to New York Giant hats, and then
All
I
right,
put New York Knicks hats on, and
all right. Well,
sometimes I'll wear an American hat because
my father
I
was a
love
lifelong
America.
Red Sox fan. God rest his soul. He passed in
Uh,
2000. Never saw him win all those World Series that the Yankees have not won in the 21st
it's
century. So
unbelievable.
hate the Yankees.
I've been to Fenway a lot, and I went to school up in New England. I can tell you, I love to hate the Red Sox. We need each other.
True.
So I'm not that type of person like, oh, the Red Sox. So,
Nah, you're a cool Yankees fan. No, you're a mellow Yankees fan. I agree.
yeah,
Let's
we
get back.
feed off each other.
Let's get
So
back on point. Rock and Roll Hall
yes,
of Fame. All right, Jeff.
that's
You're
why
gonna go
we need you
first.
here.
You go first. I want to know, who are your top three bands not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that need to be in there.
I'm going to tell you number one. We just did Aqualungs. Jethro Tull is without a doubt. They got at least 14 or 15 radio hits. Um, I'm just shocked that they're not in it. My other two are Motley Crue,
Right?
like one of the biggest hair metal bands of all time. Even and they've last through time.
Yeah.
And then my other one, it's kind of a sleeper, but if you put Pearl Jam in, and if you put Soundgarden in, and you put Rage Against the Machine in, you got to put Stone Temple Pilots. I mean, they
Yeah,
got a
Stone Temple
lot
Pilots or
of
Alice in
hits.
Chains. I think Alice in Chains, you can make an argument for them.
It's pretty close. I
If you're
mean,
thinking
if
grunge,
you,
although I thought Scott Weiland was a better frontman and better singer. I really liked the first two albums. I actually like the second STP album more than the first one.
yeah.
They were
The
good,
second
but
the second one was good. I think the truth, the first three were amazing. I think you could just kind of pick the ones
yeah,
that you love.
yeah,
It's funny. The first album, it's when I just got out of college. I moved to Florida,
right.
and I worked at the Elbow Room as a barback. And at
Place
the
is still
Elbow
there.
Room,
50 years later, we're going to do a podcast from there.
we have to. And I'm telling you, they played. I'm not going to say a bad word. The crap out of that album, and the first album, and every time I hear that album, I
That's
just
the
keep
STP
thinking of
album, right?
yeah, I keep
Was
thinking of
was
the
that
Elbow Room.
what was the name of that first album? I forget. Was that
I
Purple
think
or
it
that
was
was?
just SCP, not SCP. I
I
think
think it's STP. I
maybe
think the second one was called Purple. I think wasn't it?
or Vaseline. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Vaseline was on the second side of the second album, I believe. Great tune.
Yeah. Purple
Um,
was the first album was called Core.
Core. That's right. CORE. Right.
And then the second one was Purple.
Purple. Right.
And then the other one, the other good one was I think it was called Tiny Music, Songs from the
Yeah, but
Vatican.
I think the first two albums were really good. I think they kind of petered out after that. My personal opinion,
I
but they also had
disagree.
a
I
second
think the
career.
first three were masterpieces.
I don't know about the third one. That's but
Great
listen, you can say the
albums.
same about Pearl Jam too. The first two are masters. I'm not a big fan of Vitology. The third one they did, it's
Oh,
okay.
really? I like
It's
Vitology.
okay. It's okay. I'm not a. I like Pearl Jam. I got a great Pearl Jam story, by the way. So, all right, stop texting me. I'm doing a podcast. So your big three. Your big three. You said Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
What's that next one?
Jethro Tull, Molly Crew,
Molly Crew.
and Stone Temple
So,
Pilots.
and I like your picks because you got Jethro Tull from the 70s, Molly Crew from the 80s, the big hair metal, and then you got STP from the 90s. So you're got a variety. I mean,
Yeah, like SCP kind of finalized it, and Scott Weiland was a great rock singer, and
yeah, he was.
yeah,
He was a
so
great rock singer. But I mean,
that's
here's the thing with Jethro Tull. I think they should be in, but the problem is the average rock and roll Hall of Fame voter today, they're never going to put Jethro Tull in there because they got that redneck name, man.
yeah.
Jethro, man, and they probably don't even know
Jethro
that Ian
Tull,
Anderson is from England. They think he's like some knuckle dragging redneck from like Kentucky or something with a name like
and he's
Jethro.
sophisticated. He
I
played
mean,
a
but when I
flute.
think of Jethro, I think of the Cement Pond, the Beverly Hillbillies, man, and it's
Yeah,
just Jethro and the music. They don't know,
I
man.
th-
You got to dig
I think
deeper.
they're. I think you have a point, but again, they have enough people on the board that should kind of figure this out, and
Well, these are the same people
they
that
have
put
a
in
lot
people
of
like
guys that like what?
these are the same people that put in people like Missy Elliott and
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper last year. I mean, come
Oh
on,
my
man.
God, Salt and Pepper. Jay-Z's in there,
Jay
and Jethro
Z.
Tull's not in there.
I mean,
Come
come
on,
on, man.
Whitney
But listen,
Houston
some people
is
say, well,
phenomenal.
you're saying because they're women or whatever. No, I think I told
Yeah,
you. I think the
yeah.
Bangles should be in there. Bangles is a great band. They're not in there. Very
Oh, yeah. No, the Bengals should definitely be in.
Yeah. So all right. So I'm gonna give you my top three. And I got so many of them. It's one band that's not in there that really should be, and he might be as a single. Chic, Nile Rodgers, very
He
influential.
might be in there somehow.
Yeah,
And
because Chic,
you know what? Nile Rodgers was a great producer.
yes,
Produced a lot of stuff with Duran Duran.
produced everybody. Duran,
Yeah.
B-52s, Madonna. I mean, did
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah. Great guitarist. Good,
yeah, great
uh,
guitarist. I mean,
yeah.
he's influential today. That Daft Punk's like from a few years ago with Pharrell Williams. That was all his stuff. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So besides, here's my three. I got so many that I want to find. But one band
We'll
that
do
really.
this. We'll do this. We'll do this again. I mean, this is just the start.
All
So
right, so I'm gonna go with. Although I'm not a huge thrash metal guy, but Iron Maiden should definitely be in.
yeah, I wouldn't say they're thrash. It's more
No, like
like
hard rock.
yeah, I would
Iron
say
Maiden,
hard, like just the verge of like heavy metal, hard
right?
rock. Yeah,
I'm gonna say Iron Maiden should be in. I'm another one. This is a far-reaching one for me, man. Okay, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
I agree. Aren't they? They're a Miami
I
band
mean,
too.
they're a Miami band. They were
Loads of hits. Loads of
loads
hits.
hits. They were different and they were very influential. I mean, that Miami sound in the 70s, early 80s. I mean,
Yeah,
Casey and the
yeah.
Sunshine Band, how are they? And they're still going
You know
at it.
what? I'm agreeing. I'm
Yeah.
not arguing with you
Yeah.
with those.
Yeah.
Those are really
And
good.
then my
Well,
third
listen,
one,
if you put Jay-Z, you got to put Casey and the Sunshine Band.
I don't, I got a gazillion more, but the top one of my rating list has got to be Styx, man. Dennis DeYoung, Tommy Shaw. Come on, them guys had a slew of hits, man.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you know what? There's nothing to argue. I always said Styx. My favorite album from Styx is Paradise Theater. I love that album. I
Every
can listen
song,
to that album over and over and
Paradise
over
Theater.
again.
What about Grand Illusion, Miss
Grand
America,
Illusion's another great album.
Come Sail Away?
Yeah.
I mean, these guys had too much time on my hands, dude. You listen to like Angry Young Man.
Too
What's it?
much
Angry
time
Young
in
Man.
my hands. Oh,
You know,
I love Styx.
love Sticks, man. There's so many hits. Now, there's a host of other bands too that we can talk about. Listen, I think In Excess should be in there. In Excess was an excellent band, dude. Excellent.
Listen, you went into it. You know what? That's something I should have said because let me tell you, they're one of my favorite bands of all time.
Band. Yes.
I mean, I love those guys, and they, without a doubt, were as at one time they were just as big as you too, just as
Yes,
big,
I
and
agree.
and technically they probably have more hits,
Oh, I think
and
so. I think they're
somehow
a better.
you two
I
became
love you too, but In Excess definitely more versatile band.
yeah.
They had horns, keyboards, man. Great guitar playing, great lyrics, man.
Oh,
Passionate
insane.
singer, man. That guy was a great.
He was like the Jim Morrison of like 80s like progressive music. He was a great like front guy, Hutchison.
Of course.
I saw In Excess at the Madison Square Garden with Ziggy Marley opening up.
Get out of
Insane.
here.
Very good, very good.
So you did see him live? Did you see him
I seen him.
on that same
Yeah.
tour? You think
Oh,
Kick?
one time, yeah, it was the Kick tour. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I think it was. I mean, now I'm getting old. I gotta remember.
Well, they
But
had
I
another big
can
album
tell
after
you,
that.
In Excess is great. They probably have like 6 great albums that people know about, and they have their last 3 albums were good. I mean, great
Yeah.
band. 100%
Very sad
agree
too, the
with
way
you.
he passed and everything. I mean, they were very, very. They were a great band. I mean, so listen, there's some honorable mentions. I don't know about your list. If you got some honorable mentions, you got any honorable mentions on there you didn't put on there? I
I'd
could.
probably put, you know what, Billy Idol,
Billy Idol, yep.
and REO Speedwagon.
REO's on my list, yeah.
Yeah.
REO, man. See, everybody thought, oh, they were kind of some sappies kind of band in the 80s, but that dude's shredded, dude. They were a great band in the 70s. They really kicked ass.
Yeah. They were a little bit more hardcore, a little bit more hard, more rocky. Even though REO Speedwagon was like more love rock.
Yeah, but they were in the High Infidelity album that came out like December of 1980. I remember I bought it for my brother Bob for Christmas. They were really a more, how can I say it? They were soft love rock months before Foreigner or Journey Escape came out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had that softer sound, Keep on
I
Loving
didn't
You.
know that until when we played golf once. You were telling me. So,
Yeah, and REO
yeah.
in the 70s, man, they had some great hits, man. Golden Country, you could. What's that? They have a great. What the album is? Oh, you could tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Wow, that's a good name.
It's a great name for an album. So I like Poison. Oh,
But
I know what
wait,
you were.
this is getting back to REO Speedwagon.
Yes.
It's like them or not. They should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because if you turn on any classic rock and roll station in the U.S., you're going to get Jethro Tull, you're going to get REO Speedwagon, you're going to get.
You know who you're going to get?
You're going to get
Boston.
You're going to get Boston.
Boston.
You're going to get Styx. So
yes.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Like them, don't like them, think they're corny. Guess what? They deserve to be in because they're on every classic rock station.
I agree. I have some other outliers too. Did you know the Commodores are not in? The Commodores, great band.
I love the Commodores.
Yep.
With Lionel Richie.
That's right. Well, now he's in.
And I'm a
he's
huge
in, but they're not in. You know what I mean? I don't understand. I got an outlier for you. Now you might be like, Sade. Dude, she had a lot of hits, man. And you know what? I watched her performance at Live Aid recently. I was going back and watching the old clips. She performed at Live Aid, and she was every performer. Have you watched the Live Aid video recently?
No,
dude. We gotta do a podcast on this one. You gotta watch the whole thing.
We should go over like one other thing about Live Aid. Just remember when Phil?
Yeah, go ahead.
Phil Collins went coast to coast.
Coast to coast
in Wembley,
and dude,
I think with Genesis. Came back to Philadelphia and did the drumming for Clapton and Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, but on top of that, I forgot about this. Him and Sting did a few songs together where they played Sting's songs and then they played the Phil Collins songs.
Yeah, Phil
Acoustic
Collins.
with freaking Stanley Clark. I think no with
Stanley
Wynton
Clark.
Marsalis. No, with Wynton Marsalis on sax.
Wow, you remember the guy from the Tonight Show.
No, that's Branford. That was his brother.
Sorry.
Anyways, same genre.
All I know is Phil Collins used to be the hardest working guy in showbiz.
And they hate him.
He was a producer.
He's
He
amazing.
played in a band and did solo stuff, and everything he touched was
gold,
super successful.
So,
yeah.
I mean, Billy, don't lose that number.
Yes, great song.
All right, so we went
back then. If you lost that number, you were screwed.
Oh, no doubt about that. I agree.
Like today, you could get it somehow.
You could. I mean, because I don't know anybody's number anymore. You know,
A
series.
I don't remember my number.
Yeah. You know, when I say that, they'd be like, Jeff, which Jeff Goldstein do you want? You know what I mean?
Well, if you're from New York, there's a lot of Jeffrey Goldsteins.
Yeah. So good stuff with the music. So let's segue. Our podcast is always also usually music driven. We love talking.
Well, one little thing, just
go ahead, please.
I think we forgot about this thing, and I didn't forget. Joe Perry Project.
That's right.
Ticket prices are starting to go down. They're under 100.
They're still going. They're under 100 now.
I think so.
Shit, maybe they might even pay us to go by Thursday, right?
But you really should go. Just think about Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes.
Right.
You're getting Joe Perry, one of the greatest rock and roll guitarists. I forgot the other guy from Aerosmith.
Brad Whitford.
Yeah, and then there's a couple. I think another.
And as a matter of fact, I heard on the radio, the terrestrial radio system today, the way they're advertising tickets now. The other two guys are from Stone Temple Pilots.
That's it.
They're from Stone Temple Pilots.
First of all, you have to go, and second of all, we need more material.
I got to think about it, man. Maybe, man.
Oh, come on.
You know those game
time. You have
to
think about it.
Game time decision.
How old are you?
55, I think.
All right, so I'm 55. Well, we don't have too much longer. Come on.
I know. I don't even like Aerosmith, for God's sakes. I can't stand Steven Tyler. He sings too much.
Dude, this is really important. My boss is calling. God.
Oh boy. Should he answer it?
No.
You better not. All right. So let's we got to segue to the food because we're doing a lot of good on the rock and roll. So food. So this past week, as you know. Let's just connect back to our last show. You know, I went to Gianni's at Pompano last week. It was an okay experience. It wasn't a spectacular experience. So last week during the week, I'm going to go first with my foodie experience. All right, Jeff?
Yeah.
I'm a food dude. I'm not a foodie. I'm a food dude. Here's my food dude review. Okay.
All right.
I wanted to go someplace. I was really jonesing to go Gianni's. I took Cammie. It was okay. The quality of the food wasn't.
You're still talking about the.
No. Listen, I'm segue. Yeah. So during the week, I'm thinking to myself, God, what's one place I really always enjoy going? Every time I go, I have a great time. Oceans 234, Deerfield Beach, literally on the sand. I love that place. It's been there for almost 25 years.
25? Really? That long?
Yeah. But
I think it's. I know you love it. I've been there a lot. I think it is great. The scenery is amazing.
Yes.
People love it. And you could get all types of seafood. I think they even have sushi and so forth. Yeah.
But I think I said before, but listen, to me, when you go out to dinner, there's three parts, okay? You got to have great ambiance, great food, great service. Yeah. And they hit it on all three. And we went, so during the week last week, I was thinking about it. One of Cammie's friends said, hey, we want to go see this full red moon Saturday night on the beach. And we're all going to go to JB. We're going to go to Ocean 234, and there was 8 of us. There was 4 couples. We sat, right on the beach there, watched the moon coming up. We had a wonderful deal, and great, and the service is great. The food is great. The prices, it's a little expensive, but I expect the same thing as I did Saturday night as I did the week before Gianni's. We had a blast, and the server was excellent. Now, on top of that, Jeff, so we got it from Ocean 34. We walked next door to JB's, which is more of a meat market. But they have live entertainment on the weekends and so forth. They had this 2-piece band, dude. It was one guy playing acoustic, and one dude playing the square drum thing that has different sounds like a drum. These guys were phenomenal, dude. They were playing all 70s, 80s. The crowd was into it. People were dancing.
And they were singing and everything? They
were singing. And they were playing, dude, he played Duran Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf, and I even uploaded it to Facebook.
I love Hungry Like the Wolf.
These guys were amazing, dude. We had a blast, man. A blast. And it was a nice
There's so many great little, trios and singers around town, So
Oceans 234, I love that place. I highly recommend it. It's well worth it. The scenery, like you said, is amazing. If you go for lunch, you can watch all the young people playing volleyball out there, and the
Yeah.
salt there. And the menu's good. It's solid. I love that place. It's a great place.
Yeah.
So tell me
No,
about
I
you. Went out.
agree.
You went
It's a
out.
good.
And Deerfield Beach is a
What?
great
Well,
beer area.
well, yeah. No, I'm just want. Let me finish. I do
Great.
agree with that place. It's phenomenal, and a great view, great bar, perfect, and the whole area has a good vibe. You can walk around afterwards,
Yeah,
but me, oh, we went to where'd we go? Oh, Death by Pizza.
I've heard about that place. I mean, I know something pizza. How many locations they have?
There's actually two locations. There's one in West Delray
Right.
that just serves pizza and hoagies or subs or whatever everybody calls them.
Where West Delray? Is it
Well, it's honestly, it's I hate the word honestly. It's a little north of like the main avenue,
okay?
and I forgot it's right near to like Pineapple Grove, like in that area. So
Wait a minute. That's East Delray, no?
yeah, East Delray. Well,
You
I'm
said West
saying
Delray.
the first one. No. The first one was in East Delray.
Okay.
We went to their new location in West Delray.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The one east you really can't sit. It's kind of like a takeout. It was their first one.
Okay.
One of the other pizza places went out of business. They came in, open, relocated up here. So now there's two, and the food's phenomenal. If you like, I like New York style pizza, but this was Detroit style pizza. Incredible.
So tell me about the Detroit style pizza. The only thing I know about Detroit style pizza
They're
is
square.
Mexican
It's like Sicilian, but a little bit more compact. Like
and
it's
more
it's
crusty. A little more
it's
crusty, right?
yeah, it's a little bit it's a little bit more crispier. We got the sauce. It was like this special. It was like sausage and garlic and some peppers on it, roasted red peppers. Unbelievable,
Really?
And I'm a New York style pizza. I love thin pizza, but this was phenomenal.
And they have
Loved
a
it.
bunch of different types of stuff
Yeah,
there,
they got like 20 different pizzas there. And the other place used to, the one in East, they
right?
were only doing sandwiches and pizza. This place is a real sit down. You got to get reservations. They got a whole bar.
Do they have full
Um,
liquor bar? Full liquor? Or
I
is it
think
beer and
what
wine?
we got beer and wine, so I,
Okay.
I kind of forgot. And
Okay.
then they have like four different pasta dishes, and they have five different chicken dishes, and
Oh,
their chicken parm is unbelievable, very
really?
very tender. It's a sweet sauce. My wife and it's chunky. The tomatoes, it's a chunky sauce, so she was
Good
like,
quality?
yeah, very good quality. She's like, I don't like it. I don't like like a lot of tomatoes, but she ended up trying
Cammy's
it.
the same way. She doesn't like cooked tomatoes. I get it.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
love it. The
Oh, me
thicker
too.
the better.
I get it.
Well,
I know.
you're Italian,
Oh,
so
did it? Yeah, that's true. But now, did they have how's the ambiance of service? Like when I
service amazing. The
okay,
ambiance was good. It wasn't fancy. It wasn't like your night. I'm sorry.
yeah,
We
that's
have
all right.
a beach. We couldn't walk around.
Right.
So it's west of 40. It's Atlantic and 441. So, but it was
So it's way that's way out west in Delray then, right? But
yes,
that's a
yes.
happening area now, right?
Very happening because
Okay,
I
because
live there,
you
so
don't live too
it's
far from
very
there.
happening. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm literally 5 minutes from the restaurant, and
Okay.
I live in West Boynton, West Delray, so I made it
Right.
happening, and
Right.
but it's great, love it. So
Yeah. Very cool. No, I've heard that. I think my daughter went to Death by Pizza. Actually, I think she was telling me like both my daughters. I think they went there recently. As a matter of fact, she liked it. She liked it.
so
Um,
good. It was funny. We had it before, and my daughter said, oh, "You didn't like it." And I'm like, I think my daughter she likes to make big deals about food. She's like, Dad, you're going to love this. And I got him like, eh. And then I kept
yeah.
seeing more stuff about it again. I'm like, I got to try it again. So I
Yeah.
went there, and again, amazing.
Well,
So,
yeah. I mean, I always hate people oversell things like this is the greatest ever, and then you go there. I try to keep it like level. Hey, I think you're gonna like this place, and then you
yeah,
get there and you have a great time. Like, wow, you set low
yeah.
expectations, and they knock out of the park, and you're really happy.
It's so true.
Yeah.
You know, like people like this is the bad. You know, like that's you know we got to talk about that the other time because you know we're running out of time. But I can
Good.
tell you, everything has to be the best. The best guitars, the best of this, the best
Right.
that, the best this, the best that. You know
Right.
what? There's so many great things out there. I mean, there's probably 100 restaurants in Florida. Everybody thinks is the best. I'm
I know.
sure
I
that
love
it's
when people tell me like, "This is the greatest hamburger you're going to eat." I'm like, seriously, come on, man. The
yeah,
greatest ever the
just so
hamburger we're going to
crazy.
eat.
Hey, really quick, just like one little plug.
Yeah, sure.
You know that Steak and Shake.
Yeah, yeah.
It's I don't know. There's a lot. There's about I think 3 or 4 in Palm Beach County. They have some in Atlanta, and I was watching something on YouTube. They were like they make the best cheeseburgers there. And let me tell
Okay.
you something, unbelievable, unbelievable
Listen,
for
I still like.
a
I mean, I'm gonna allow it.
simple burger.
I like a simple flat
Phenomenal.
top. I like Five Guys, man. I mean, I like the fries better.
Agree.
You
Five Guys
know,
is amazing.
I could just go to Five Guys and just get a bag of fries at Five Guys. Is that? Yeah, that sounds
I
right.
could just go there and steal the peanuts. No, I'm joking.
Well, but the
Yeah, they
peanuts.
get free peanuts. I don't even
Give
like
me a bag of
peanuts.
fries. And not even a big
That
bag.
was
Just
a
give me a small bag
that
of
was a
fries.
bad
And like
joke. That was a
when they're
bad joke.
hot and they come like right out, you put a little bit of salt in there, and then that bag, and then
Oh
you
yeah,
drive
I used to
home.
like boiled peaneats.
Oh, I like boiled
In the
peanuts.
South.
Whenever I used to
That's
travel up to
good.
Tallahassee, I'd stop,
Yeah,
hey, right, if I'm with the Carolinas, my daughter, hey, it's got to get some boiled peanuts, man. You know what I mean?
boiled peanuts. Yeah,
Yeah.
very southern.
But good
Very
stuff,
southern.
my friend. I think we covered a lot of territory today. I
Yeah,
mean,
we'll go back to the burger thing another time. So
yeah, I
I
think.
opened my big mouth.
No,
Sorry,
no, no,
man.
don't worry about it, dude. I mean, listen, I think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, there's really, so in closing, really, Jethro Tull's got to be in, right? I mean, that's a no
Yeah,
brainer. I
yeah,
think of
yeah,
the
yeah.
three that I said, I don't know, man. Mine's a little bit of outliers, I say, but I'd like to see an excess in there. But Iron Maiden should definitely be in there.
Iron Maiden should definitely be in there. In excess, you actually just reminded me that they should
Yeah.
totally be in there. I think in time, you know what? They're rock's kind of I wouldn't say dead, but the big major bands are kind of dead, and
Yeah.
I think all these bands have really good opportunities. Even like Billy Idol, man, come on.
Oh, I
Billy
think
Idol's
no,
got
Billy
it.
Idol will be in. Man, listen, I think when Ozzy's the passing, whatever, when they had that show with him like 4 or 5 weeks ago, where he was singing "Mom, I'm Coming Home" with Ozzy there, or whatever. I almost think he was kind of almost like auditioning to show that he could still sing to get into the Hall of Fame.
Wow. I thought that was like an addition for him that he was going to pass away. It was so sad. I mean,
No, but I mean for
you
Billy
could
Idol,
hear
Billy Idol, he's trying to get
Billy
out
Idol.
there to say, "Hey, man, I need to be in the Hall." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I didn't pay attention. I'm
And
sorry.
he
All right.
should be. I mean, remember he had that cameo in the Adam Sandler movie. What was that?
Wow.
Wedding Singer.
Wedding Singer.
Remember
Yeah,
he had the cameo in there,
yeah. I totally remember that. It's a great
and he looked
movie.
old then.
Great and a great soundtrack. And he was also in the Doors movie.
I've been watching that. Actually, that movie's
He did
really
L.A.
weird.
Woman.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
version of
yeah.
L.A. Woman's amazing. And in that movie, he broke his leg, and that's what kind of screwed him up for about. He didn't record music for like 4 or 5 years after that.
That's when I think was that like back in like 1990 or something.
Yeah, yeah. It was like I remember it was like kind of when I was almost done with school. That movie came out.
Yeah, because I think remember one of the songs he had was the "Rock the Cradle of Love." Remember that song, "Rock
Yeah,
the
rock the
Cradle of Love."
cradle of love.
All right, here's a trivia question for you. What?
Great, and the woman on the video was amazing. Oh
Oh
my
yeah,
god.
remember he was in the wheelchair then. What 1990 comedy that came out that was starring a very lewd comic back in the day? What movie was "Rock the Cradle of Love" in? You remember? Think of a
Lewd.
lewd comic from New York, 1990, Jeff.
Dice.
Yes. Yes. Remember the movie?
Not Fort Fairlane.
Yes, Ford
Oh my
Fairlane.
god.
Ford Fairlane, man. Freaking Rock the Cradle Love was the
I'm
Ford
pathetic.
Fairlane movie, man. Now that's a
I'm
great
pathetic.
soundtrack, dude.
Great soundtrack. I gotta
Queen's
see that
driving on
movie
there.
again.
Oh, you gotta watch. There's so many one-liners in the movie. It's hysterical, dude. I love
So
it.
that's another thing. We gotta go over movies.
All right.
There's so many
Speaking
good
of going
movies.
over, we've gone way over. We're at
Yeah,
30
yeah.
minutes
All
right
right,
here.
let's shut up.
Let's shut up, and we'll save the rest for another podcast. So listen,
We're
my
not gonna
friend.
say a cut. We're not saying it's a cut. We'll just say shut up.
Hats,
That's like our thing.
hats off to you, my friend. You have a great week, and maybe I'll see you at
Hats
that
off.
concert.
All
Peace
right.
out. All right, buddy.
Peace out.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.
Later.
Bye.